and it's like that. In other places, they weren't, they're not so lucky. I mean, there was a ton of places that were, just hemorrhaging nurses. And so, yeah, you're pretty lucky.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about precepting because you're my preceptor. How do you like precepting? Like, do you think that it's fulfilling? Is it like, are there, tell me a little bit about like what precepting entails, for the general population, but also how you like it.
Sure. I like it. I've grown to like it. I think I actually find precepting to be harder to me than being a shift manager. It requires so much patience, and I've never been known for being sometimes the most patient person, and learning to kind of sit on your hands a little bit and backing away. And I think that skill, some people are born with that. Some people are born teachers in that sense. I like to teach people, but having that patience and know-withal to be able to be like, I'm going to teach you this. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to trust that you can do that, and trust that you can ask me questions. That's taken years for me to feel comfortable doing, like so long. And I think within the past probably 2 to 3 years, I think I've really grown in my precepting skills. I find joy in it now. It's really cool to watch someone week 1 come in, like your week 1 last week. We had a busy week.
My God, I know.
It was a busy couple of shifts.
And I jumped right. I thought, honestly, that first shift, I was like, oh, I'm just going to relax. Like, I'm going to shadow Sam. Like, no, that's not how it happens.
Let's go. We got to go.
We jumped right in with that.
We jumped right in. I feel like that's my, I don't know. That's who I am as a person. We are not going to, we're not going to kind of tiptoe into the ocean. We are going full force. We are diving into that wave. But that's critical care nursing, right? Like, that's the beauty of it, is you just got to go for it. And I think, that is what attracted me to this job, is full force. I'm a bull in a china shop, man. You see me at work, personal life, wherever. I am like bull in a china shop, and sometimes it's my greatest, asset. I'm just like, let's go. Don't know what's going on. I don't care what's going on around me. Like, I'm a girl on a mission. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it's like my best quality. It's sometimes my least,
the other night,
attribute.
Oh my God, when we had that lady was like, her heart rate was like 60s. 20s, and we saw it, and you're like, that's real, and
we gotta go.
We grabbed the co-cart, like slammed it into the nurse's station. You like messed up your finger or something, like, but you were in there like a shot. I was like, oh my God, like this is happening on night 2. Like, what is happening? Jumped right in.
Not the most graceful of people, but I think excuse me, just diving headfirst into anything, right? I think that's what makes me a good ICU nurse, is I'm not really afraid to do that. Sometimes it's not, the most graceful of things, but I think also I bring that out in other people. And I've actually had my fair share of very shy and very reserved orientees. And when I first have met them, I've had actually, I think 3, where they've just a little bit quieter. I talk a lot, and they're just kind of listening to me. And by the end of their orientation, they're completely out of their shells, socializing and feeling confident and coming into work and like chatting with people. And I think that's a big thing to be able to feel confident in. And if I can get anything out of, besides being a good ICU nurse, out of people, is feeling confident in the skin that they're in and where they are professionally. It doesn't always work out, but I think that's one of my like better qualities as a preceptor, is like, we're going to be girls, girls and boy, whatever. If it's, if I have a guy preceptor, preceptee, which I've never had, actually. Only had ladies.
Girl squad.
Got to get a Merce every now and again up in here.
Yes.
But, I think when you think about like all these new nurses now coming into this job, it's intimidating. It's always been intimidating being a nurse.
Absolutely.
But add COVID in and you're like,
as a brand new baby nurse, I think about that with nursing students that were like seeing COVID unfold while they're in nursing school, and they're like, all right, this is what I'm getting into. Do I still want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. I would have been so shell-shocked to try to do that.
Yeah.
But I applaud them in so many ways for their resiliency with this.